So as a reminder, so y'all before played the Prey, so you probably have a better recollection of how the Prey works. Essentially, they've got a bit of a higher AC. They're teeny tiny, so they're a little bit hard to find. For their first round, their movement speed will be halved since we played that for y'all for a round.
Woo!
After that, their movement speed will go back to normal. They'll also have +3 to AC. But any attacks they try to make will have disadvantage. The Prey needs to collect either 3 golden acorns or survive for 10 rounds. Once they collect 2 acorns, the portal will be revealed to leave. Upon gaining the third, just one of them needs to escape for it to be considered a win. So, if one of them escapes and y'all kill one, if you recall, since they killed Hog in their round, it'll be a tie. For y'all to win, you need to kill both of them.
Yeah. I desire bloodshed.
And if both escape, then that's a victory for them.
Here, I need to go to the bathroom real quick before we start.
Sure.
Me too. I'll take my opportunity.
Alright, yeah. Let's go ahead and do that.
And if they survive for the 10 rounds, would that also be a tie?
Yeah, if both were to survive for 10 rounds, that would count as a escape for both of them, meaning they win. Again, they win that round, meaning y'all won a round, they win a round.
Yeah.
It would then go to a tiebreaker.
Is it said yet what the tiebreaker would be? Do we know that?
No. Y'all haven't been told what it would be.
Alright, I'm back.
Alrighty.
Gamers.
Alright. As you may recall, for the hunters, there's no physical transformations or debuffs on your characters, but you'll do get the additional ability to use a bonus action to determine the direction of the nearest prey. But you don't receive a notification when you're within that like sort of 15 meter radius or 15-foot radius of the other players, similar to how they can detect the acorns.
Yeah.
Instead, y'all will just reveal their location, either by moving into a tile adjacent to them, or if you think you're in the general area of one, you can do like, hey, can I make an investigation check into the trees around here or something like that? And I'll give you like a general check to search your area. Then once they've been revealed, they need to take either actions or do something to essentially like lose track of you, and then they'll be invisible again.
Okay.
Cool. All good?
Oh yeah.
Alright, then I'm gonna ask y'all, in general, they are spawned like up in this right corner of the map. So if y'all can bring your characters down to this bottom left side, that's where y'all will start. As a reminder, there are traps on the map that they have set up. There's the hidey hole, which gives them additional AC that they can hop into. There's a debuff trap where if they induce, and if they coax you into attacking them on that tile, then you'll receive a random debuff. And then there's the movement traps, which sort of spread like, I think it's 5 or 6 tiles. Well, it's 5 tiles across. And if you step in that during your movement phase, you'll immediately be stopped and your turn will end.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Alright, in that case, let's get everybody to roll initiative. Oh, that's right. I was going to grab a pen.
+2 to this roll.
Actually, don't have it up first.
I'm finally paying attention.
So
I'm finally not last in turn order.
17, 11, and 4.
Alright, let me do my rules for them. Wow. What did y'all roll?
Hog 17, Sab 11, me 4.
Okay.
Oh, my health is full now.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody should be back up to full health. But you've only done a short rest, so any abilities that only come back from long rests, you wouldn't have back.
So we get everything back. Woo!
As fighters, yes.
Squeeb.
Yes.
Okay, I think I've got this from last time. Just let me confirm. Olgierd should be AC 11, HP 35.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Ray should be AC 13, HP 26.
Yes.
Niska's gonna rip my Achilles tendon out as a midget.
He's tiny.
Well, remember, because he's normally, what, like 14 feet tall, so he's still like 3 feet tall.
Yeah.
Y'all might as well try to punt him while you can.
Yes.
You little mongrel.
I was just gonna look like big
Okay.
scrappy boo to me.
And Squeeb, you've got 12 and 24. Is that right?
33.
Wait, no. Oh, I think that was a carryover from last time. Okay, AC 12, HP 33.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, let me go ahead and give them their bonus, so I don't forget about that. They have +3. Ooh, they are going to be tough for different reasons.
I desire blessed rolls today.
No.
Can I have something to eat? Can I have something to eat?
No.
Can't you say anything but no?
Yes.
Try again. Can I have something to eat? No.
Will I ever?
Says
Will
it like
I?
a sarcastic voice. Like,
Will I ever
"No."
get married? Maybe
Maybe
one.
someday. And then don't him and Patrick get all giddy like, oh.
All right, so I think they, yeah, for them. So again, like, you know, since I'm controlling them, I'm gonna try and play them like I normally would. Like they're unaware of the acorn locations, so they can use an action to their main action to determine the direction of an acorn. But they can't tell the distance of it. So essentially, like for the most part, they will be using their action and then move towards that direction. Just so you know. Just to be fair.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna be using my
Niska is
action
up
to kill
first.
people. He's a fast little bastard.
Yeah. So for this first round, they will have half speed. Since we did that for y'all, but his normal movement speed is 40 feet, so he's still gone pretty far. Okay. Next is Olgierd.
Oh yeah. Alright, so I get 6 spaces I can move. I'm thinking bonus action out of the gate to see what's going on.
To determine nearest direction.
Yeah.
Okay, we said we'll do clocks, right? So
Yeah.
he's about 1 o'clock from your direction.
Alright. I'm gonna move 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you should have saved it. We know where
Five.
they spawned. They spawned up here.
What else can I use a bone action on? Am I on 5?
Yep, you got one more.
6, and I think I'm going to dash for extra 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh,
Water will take you'll have like half movement speed through water.
yeah.
Do an agility, jump the rock.
I was gonna say, I think I'll end my turn. This was my last block of movement.
I
I
was gonna
think
say, yeah,
I'll.
or you can choose to like jump across the rocks, but you'll have to roll for it.
Yeah.
And but you also don't have enough movement to get across. So
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'll be here and I'll see. Maybe I'll feel like jumping in a bit.
okay.
All right.
Next up is Ray. What you doing, Ray?
Since,
Could I say? Well, I guess we already know they're already. I was gonna be like they're up this way, but no.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, since you're not prey, y'all are free to just yell and scream all you want. Know what I mean? Like, because
Why is
they
that
have
tree monkey?
they should be they should try and be silent. But as the hunters, you will give up your own location, but it's up to you. It's just a different calculation to make.
Well, since I'll assume I'll probably kind of get the same information as Hog, I'll just do my double dash and I'll go kind of cut across in front of Squeeb, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll just. Oh, wait, I still get to detect, right? It doesn't matter if I'm doing it like before or after I move.
Yeah, the bonus action can be used in any order.
Yeah, now I'll go ahead and detect from here.
Okay, it's 12 o'clock for you. Due north.
Okay. And then I'll end my turn.
Okay. Oh, not Squeeb. Now it's gonna be the Ranger's turn.
Squeeb is
Can y'all?
Sleep.
lacking.
I'm on a different tile than y'all. Can y'all see my ruler?
No.
I'm like on top of Old Geared, measuring the distance between Old Geared and Ray now.
Can't see
Blank
anything.
map.
Alright.
That'd be really funny if we if you didn't know.
If y'all lied about that and I was just giving away their location as I'm
Yeah,
trying to
so-
determine how far they move.
If
here
we
they
just
are,
all
like-
spoke, if we were just like, no, we can't see anything. Right, guys. Right.
Alright.
Squeeb.
Alright.
Yo, what was Evan saying yesterday? Was he doing that?
He's just
What's
doing
the
like
name, John?
freaking. I don't know. He's doing like weird. They said it was his birthday song.
Alright, Squeeb, you're up.
Alright, I use my double dash. And I go over here. 60 feet. And I'll use my bonus action to detect them.
Just start sniffing the air.
Okay. For you, I would say roughly 12 or like 11, 11:30, like just slightly west.
11:47.
Exactly.
Alright, pass my turn. Alright, pass.
Okay. We are back up to Niska then, so they are back to full movement speed now.
Niska's gonna move so fucking fast, I'm gonna use my bonus action to detect, and he's gonna be like, they're behind you now.
True.
We see the promises that go into your life's work, and they deserve nothing less than
Kind of party.
Silence, Sombra! I design those restraints.
Like, I know it
And you're
wasn't
not
an
leaving
issue
until
at
I
all
say
with
so.
them.
Now
Like,
admit
we
what you
can't
did.
detect
I've
or
done
like
a lot of
see the acorns at all, right?
That's right. Y'all can't see them at all. I'll say like I'll notify you when they get one. But y'all can't like see them or interact with them.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna pick a random block to stand on,
Okay.
and I have a very small chance to be on an acorn.
that is true. There's a chance of that. Old Geared, you're up.
Alrighty. So would I be doing, what would it be like if I wanted to see if I could leap to this center rock and then leap to the other side? What would you want to see me rolling?
If you want to jump across.
Yeah, jump on a rock,
so,
get across.
Like, where are you trying to get to?
Probably to this side here.
Okay, how many feet is that though? Can you do a ruler?
I was here.
15.
15.
I'm hoping to clear, yeah.
Okay. So that, if you were to swim across that, that would be your full movement speed. If you want to do it just for 15, you'll need to make, let's say
Acrobat.
athletics. We'll do an athletics check.
Oh yeah. Alright, I'm going for it.
Oh well, nat 20. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought you were gonna be like one.
Oh wait, no. Sorry.
It would be 20.
You didn't have advantage on that. It would just be the 20. But still,
Yeah.
regardless, you effortlessly, with your strong legs, just jump from rock to rock and easily cross the river.
Alright.
But you still
So
have 15 feet of movement.
I think I will bonus action right now for detection, and then use my last 3 to go in a direction.
1 o'clock still.
Alrighty. 1, 2, and then a little diagonal this way. And then I think, instead of just dashing blindly, I think I'm gonna just like scan on this like area I'm at, investigate.
Okay. Make an investigation check for me then. Actually, make a nature check since you're looking like among the trees.
Nature, alrighty. It's good because my investigation was shit. Still not the best.
As you sort of look among the trees, unlike your home world, everything seems to be somewhat different here than what you would recognize in the forests of your home. So you're not really able to notice anything out of the blue or unordinary because it's all unordinary.
Yeah.
All right, Ray, you're up.
I'm gonna type in chat to keep track. Guess I will aim to try to hit this rock in the center. Go ahead and do my roll.
You can get there with 2 moves.
You're trying to get to the center of the island?
Yeah.
Okay, if you dash, you can make it there in 1 turn. There's really no rocks or anything for you to like skip across, so you'll just have to swim to get there.
Okay.
Or you can take 2 turns using your normal movement if you want to use your action for something else.
I don't have too many options, so I'll just do that, and I'll plop my radar gun and think.
Okay, 11 o'clock.
Okay. Ending my turn.
All right, it's gonna be the Ranger's turn now.
I hope I find that dog.
Can't hear you,
Alright.
Olive Garden.
Ranger has moved. Squeeb, you are up.
I'll move right here with 3 move. And then I'd like to try and make my way across to here. Using
Okay.
these rocks.
Is that? Do you have 15 feet? Okay.
I had to use my second move.
Those are. I would say, given the way the map looks, those are actually close enough, and given this was like a road here, that you can pretty easily walk across in that location.
Do I get to keep 3 move then? Since
You already moved 3, didn't you?
yeah, I moved 3, and then I'm gonna move 3 again.
You can just move across that normally.
Yeah, sweet.
Without a check.
And then what's for my bonus action? What's their location?
And then I'm just taking a wild shot in the dark. He's right here. I'm gonna shoot right here.
All right.
I'm
Okay,
targeting
that's
an
the
area.
end of 2 turns. Reminder: if y'all don't find them and they survive for 10,
We lose.
if you killed one of them, then it's a tie. But as long as one gets out,
Can I
it'll
detect
be a
them?
tie. Yes. You spot them at about 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Let's see.
10, 10:30.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my double dash to go up here.
Okay. Just walking along the banks of the river.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anything else? Well, you can't do anything else.
Or
So
I hit
I was
them.
right here. So for
I guess you
30,
could action search, but
it's right here. That's it. End my turn.
okie dokie. Niska is going to go ahead and go.
Triangulate.
Ah, there's someone biting my ankle.
Nom 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 nom. Sorry.
Scroll up to where I was like, this could be like, and it's the sad furry, bro.
Okay, he is going to use a dash action.
He's gunning for me.
He has picked up the first acorn.
Mom. I guess we found one before they got us, didn't we? So we're on track.
Yep. Alright, deleting that off the map. Alright, that's gonna be his turn. Olgierd, you're up.
Alrighty. So I think I'll use a bonus detection real quick. Wait, or no, wait, I did that at the end of my last. And it was like 1 o'clock. But he also moved. I'll do my detection.
Okay. We'll call it again like 10:30, 11 o'clock.
Okay.
It'd be like due northwest.
3, 4, 5, 6. What would I need to do to scale the wall? Jumping, you can like do a jump action, right? And I think we determined with my strength. If these
Yeah,
are
we
5-foot
said
walls,
these
I could
are-
jump them.
Well, no, these are 10 feet. So on the other map,
Oh,
it had a
okay.
total of 20 feet elevation, but it had 4 different levels. This only has 2.
2.
So
Okay.
each are 10 feet, which I don't think you can make that in one go.
Alrighty. I
You
think
could
I'll
jump-
just
You
try
could
and...
jump to get a head start. Like it might be an easier roll for you than, say, Ray, but
think I'll just try to investigate while I'm here as I move along. Or no, I could try... Well, no, I can't really dash if I can't get over the wall, so I'll try just looking around again.
okay. Where are you looking?
I did get a kind of ass roll last time, so I think I'll just keep looking on the level I'm on, and then maybe while I'm looking around, see if there's anything that looks like someone scrambled up the rocks before I decide to venture.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
For that, let's do an investigation check.
Wow.
We'll say like you're looking for tracks, trails.
Solid 1.
Wow. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. You sort of look around the surroundings around you, and you are just struck again by that feeling. Holy shit! This is
Smells
different.
good.
I have no idea what's going on here.
All right. I think I used all move actions.
Okay. Ray, it is your turn.
Unless I action search to look better. All right, go for it, Ray.
Yes, I'll just use my swimmers to get across again.
Okay.
Don't
Where you
drown.
Oh, it's really. So
You can go 30 feet in the water.
should I go more left or more right? I can't remember the street. Guess I'll go over here. looks like a little bit more land to cover.
Okay.
And
Fish.
where are my spaces? I'll just do that. Swim
Okay.
and
What
you
do you,
don't. Will my detect magic, you think, do much here in these circumstances?
Potentially, it could reveal the acorns still to you if you were close
Ah.
enough, because they
But-
are still magical in nature.
Will my senses know the difference between that or me like detecting them, or will it throw me off?
I mean, it'll be similar to last time. Like, essentially, what you discovered last time was everything around you sort of is filled with magic. But that being said, it's sort of a light, lower levels of magic, whereas magical items will still sort of glow with a brilliance that you can determine. It'll make them easier to spot, but not necessarily guaranteed.
Oh,
But considering you can't see them at all normally, like that's still quite the improvement.
I guess I'll just detect them normally how I've been, and then when I get closer, I'll probably cast that.
Okay. Do you want to do your radar?
Yes.
9 o'clock.
Okay. End of my turn.
Okay. You don't. Oh, you used the dash action. That's right. Okay. It's gonna be Ranger's turn. All right, he's gone. Squeak, you're up.
alright. Let's see. There's a rock in my way. Let's see.
Let me see. You're gonna walk up and be like, "Oh, here! He's right in front of you!" Oh.
Alright. I'm gonna
How
walk
little you know.
I'm gonna use 20 feet. I'll walk right here, and then I'll use 10 feet and walk right here.
We know 9 o'clock means west, right? Like to the left.
Yes.
Okay.
Detect.
It'll be about 8 o'clock now.
8 o'clock. Damn.
Damn.
Let's see. So it wouldn't
Looking
be.
through the forest at Squeeb, just staring at him. Pea-brained as hell.
I guess I'll move down here.
Okay. That'll be your turn.
Yep.
All right. That is turn 3. Niska's
Uh-oh.
turn.
I would like to use my action to smell for Niska.
All right. They have gotten the second acorn,
Oh no.
Horrible.
and the portal is revealed to everyone.
Oh no.
Power Rangers unite in front of the portal.
All right, and then he is going to dash.
Oh no.
Oh.
All right, he has gone. Olgerd, your turn.
Alrighty, so what would it take for me to scale this wall?
You would need to make a acrobatics or athletics check.
And climbing is half your takes movement too, or?
Yes, but you could jump for part of it.
Jump 10 feet.
Alrighty.
It's like if you're trying to go up that, let's say, it would be probably 10 feet of movement to get up it.
Nice.
Because you jump up part of it, then the other part will be half speed.
I think I'm going to attempt such a thing to my athleticism.
Do it.
Okay.
Woo!
Yep. You get up
Not
there.
bad at all. And how much do I have remaining now? You said it would cost me 10 and I already moved forward one, so I got my other half.
Yeah, you got 15 left.
I think I'm going to use my bonus detection.
Okay. 7 o'clock.
Maybe now that I have the high ground up here, I'm gonna look
Okay.
around. See
Give
if I'm...
me a nature check again with advantage.
Alrighty, maybe I'll actually get my good dice on the right side this time.
They're below your nuts.
Okay. Sure enough, you spot a 3-foot bipedal wolf standing in the limbs of the tree that you were next to just a moment ago. You recognize a little wind-up Niska toy that's up in the tree. He is unaware that you've spotted him for now, though.
Okay, maybe I won't start going.
Considering you failed like 3 times to spot him, he thinks he's totally stealthy still.
All right. So that's everything I've done, right?
Yeah, yep. You used your bonus action. You moved, and it'll be your action to do like the. Well, never mind. You still have an action if you want. I'll say.
Oh, okay.
I've been letting y'all dash and do like investigations, so.
Investigate.
I will allow it.
I'll allow it. For now.
Acting like I have no idea what's going on. I'm gonna see if I can casually be all like, oh, there's nothing up here. Then start moving downward again.
You're gonna move back down?
Yeah. But make it look like I intended to jump up here and look around.
Like you looked around, found nothing. Now you're
And
gonna
be
go
like,
down.
oh, fuck, nobody's up here yet.
Okay. Give me a deception check, and then, are you using your action to dash?
Move more, yeah.
Okay. You can hop down it. Just a normal 5-foot cost.
Hog, you could.
I'd just stay up there.
You give a totally unconvincing account that you have in fact spotted nothing. Like as
I
you're moving
made eye contact with him.
like you are looking like right at him, like not looking anywhere else. You're just staring Niska down, and then you're free to move.
You could play goalie like your soccer and like.
It's me trying not to stare at him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm like under the tree and I'm just like pretending to look around. I got the little one in the tree!
Are you gonna yell that out? Are you saying that now?
Yeah. Bro, that one's funny.
All right, well, he has revealed to you all now that Niska is in fact up in this tree.
He is up in the tree.
Ray, what are you going to do about it?
We just have to gut this bastard and we're at least tied.
Wait, you said, I think my last turn, you said 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Guess that means that it said I was detecting Niska still, so...
Maybe.
I will... Yeah, maybe. Just tracking forward. Find the other one. Wait, so...
Remember, you detect the closest one to you. So whoever's closest to you is 9 o'clock.
He could be anywhere.
I'm already gonna tell you I'm gonna go with Olive Garden to go defeat Niska. Maybe you should hightail it to the portal so you can cut him off.
So I should like straight line it like this way.
Yeah.
Okay, I will and shall go through these trees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Bro, that one where he runs in the room and gets all high definitions good.
I shall now cast. I guess if they have the.
Not looking at this.
They have. Wasn't it when we picked up the acorn it like disappeared in our hands or something?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I could cast detect magic and I couldn't find him, but I find him holding the acorn. That'd be pretty cool. But I guess I'll do. Hell, I'll cast it. See if that gets me anything new.
Me? Nothing.
Me? Nothing.
Just hanging around.
Hello.
Oh, mate? Nothing.
Nothing. I'm just hanging around.
Alright, Blows, what's going on now?
She dashed,
shoot.
right?
Have y'all been hearing me talk for a while?
Nah.
No.
You spoke
Yeah,
up.
we were just.
My-
There was,
My mic got muted by accident.
we haven't heard you since we started sending Patrick gifts, I think. Huh?
Not a thing.
That's fine.
This is
Um,
shy.
Ray, did you hear what I was saying about detect magic?
No.
Yes, the golden acorns are like magical, but when you gather them, they do essentially disappear because they're essentially in either player's inventory. So essentially they're just in the ether, essentially. How far does detect magic detect?
I think it was 30.
Is it 30?
I thought it was 60.
No.
I don't think 60 would be crazy.
I like how
No,
hot.
maybe I was thinking 30 left and 30, right? It's a radius, right?
30. Where the hell did I write it down?
I think it was.
you know.
I think it was 15.
Okay, you.
Well, 15 is what we naturally got on the acorns, and I remember her having more.
It was 30 at
30?
least. I'm trying to find it, but I know it's not
Okay.
more than 30.
Okay. You detect a sort of glimmering on the ground on this tile right here,
Stand on the nut.
as well as sort of what seems to be a mysterious looking lump across several of these tiles
A lump!
in this area.
Mysterious looking lump on Hog's neck.
That is glowing more than a lump of dirt should glow.
Hey,
Oh.
sweet, you want to check out the lump while I go for the.
A
No.
lump! What the hell's a lump?
Uh huh.
Squeeb's checking for tumors. He's like, oh god. am I
No!
okay? Do they have a
I got
cancer,
the-
Ray?
I got the old beard lump.
Squeak starts going the opposite way to the doctor.
No! Ray just Chernobyled me.
I think it was this square you pointed at. I'll go for this. I'll hope I
Are you
convince.
investigating it?
Yes, I am investigating this tile.
Okay, how many did you move to get there, just so I know? 10?
It was like 3, right?
Oh, you already moved. You already did your 60 feet of movement.
Oh.
remember? You can't
Did
go
I?
there.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah,
mine-
Yeah.
You were right
dashed
here.
over.
Oh yeah, I did. Never mind.
So
Okay,
it's
I'm-
trying to
I'm
cheat
just-
again.
I'm just running around like an NFL center, like cornerback, just sprinting around.
okay, then I guess I'm investigating and checking.
I mean, yeah, you can look at it from a distance if you want. Which area are you looking at?
You going on mute threw me off, and I thought it was on a new turn for some reason.
No worries. Are you gonna sort of investigate the ground over there?
Yeah. My eyes.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
Do I have anything? Advantage?
Actually, since it's under detect magic, I think I can tell you what the school of magic is. Right, with that, it's an illusion. It's illusion magic. Actually, I don't think illusion is a thing in D&D. Let me look that up.
I think. Yeah.
I think I'm thinking of Skyrim.
I'm pretty sure I was
Oh, no,
looking.
illusion is a thing. Okay,
Yeah.
it's illusion. It's illusion magic. I can tell you that much. If you want to look more, you can, but I think that should be pretty telling.
Okay.
Just grenade it, like, you know.
You know,
picked
the
up-
thought has crossed my mind whenever like I do my radar to detect. I have thought about just sending like my blast out like fucking bird lady, sending crows and hoping it'll hit something.
You could.
I might do that if I want to spice things up next turn.
Okay. If that's going to be your turn, then though, it is the ranger's turn now.
He's going to disembowel Hog from the shadows. Well, you guys have had a hunter death on your team. That's an instant DQ. The world is doomed.
Oh wait, he can't.
Instant. Dairy Queen.
Woo!
Can I have everybody make a perception check?
I perceive.
Actually, Ray is too far away, and actually, Olgierd's close enough. We'll say Olgierd and Squeeb. Could you make perception checks?
Perception. It's +1 to this roll. Damn.
My perception.
Okay. Squeeb, from the flowing sounds of the river, you just hear nothing. You're just so focused on the task. In fact, I think sort of the psychic pressure on you. Actually, no, I'm not going to deal damage to you. That's too cruel. The psychic pressure in this situation is causing you to just be extremely distracted, and you're unaware of any
And then I'm
presence you might
gone,
have
like,
otherwise noticed it.
yeah. Like, monkey in the tree!
Yeah, Olgierd is so distracted by Niska above him, and just like you're being the monkey now. You're just banging on your chest like, he's in the tree, he's in the tree.
He's mine!
Totally unaware of your surroundings. All right. With that, the ranger's gone. We're gonna go to Squeeb.
All right. Let's see. I'll move 3.
Stop.
Stop right here.
Yep.
I'll move 2.
Moving drop.
Uh-oh.
Halt. There's a lump.
So your movement is stopped. That's your turn.
Go investigate that lump.
Does it go away or is it still there?
Yeah. The trap is gone now. I deleted it.
Okay.
So, yeah. Once the trap has been like used in the case of
Triggered.
the debuff trap. Yeah, triggered in the case of the debuff traps or the movement traps. The hidey holes technically stay up, but they can be destroyed by.
Can I action surge?
attacks. I'll allow it. Yeah, if you want to get an action back.
Can I sprint again?
Yeah, you can use your dash to get 30 feet of movement if you want.
Would it not be 60?
No, because your
no, because
your initial 30 got cut just now.
Yeah, essentially you had movement, it went down to 0. When you dash, you're not getting.
far
60
is it?
feet
You
of
have a
movement,
crossbow,
you're just
right?
getting an additional 30 feet.
Yeah.
In your trap. Shoot this motherfucker.
He's within 50 feet. Surely the crossbow has range to get that if you wanted to shoot from there.
Yes, but actually, can I just forego my action surge? I thought I was gonna get 60. I'll
Okay.
pass my turn.
You're gonna end there.
Yeah.
All right. That is 4 turns. Niska is gonna go now, and he's gonna sort of offer a low snarl at you now that you've revealed his location.
Furry.
You say, you say, puny human, you've already almost lost.
Oh,
Suffer the consequences.
yeah, I want to talk, puny.
He is going to jump down. That's 5, 10, 15. And he is going to sort of make his way between you and the wall now. And he is going to attack you.
Oh, shit. Feisty.
But he is going to miss.
All right.
Because as a reminder, they have disadvantage on their attacks.
Yeah.
And he's gonna snarl again and sort of look at his puny arms. And he's gonna say, "Oh, what a curse!"
I'm kind of shocked that he even had the balls to swing at me. Time to neuter him.
All right. Speaking of old gear, what you doing?
Alrighty.
Neuter him.
3. Can I stand in this block right here if I circle around him? Can I get between him and the
go
wall?
all the way around. That'd be what, 5, 10, 15, 20
Yeah.
feet to get there.
What are you, square dancing? Hit him.
Yeah. I just don't want him to have the option to climb up. So now, yeah, I'm going to use one of my actions to swing my axe in my main hand. And then I hope that goes good. And then I hope I get to swing my hammer in my bonus action. So my axe is just strength, right?
Strength plus proficiency for your main attack.
Oh, okay. So it would be...
I think you have +3 for your strength, right?
Yeah, and then
So
my
it'd be +5.
proficiency is 2. Okay. Yeah, so it would
I
be...
think you'll get +3 to proficiency at like level 5, maybe.
Yeah.
15. I'm probably not
15
hitting it with
hits.
that, huh? Oh, shit. Nice. Figured with
roll
his
for
buffed
damage.
armor class. So that would be a d8 plus my strength modifier, right?
Mm-hmm.
7 with that one.
7.
And then, yeah, I think I'm going to use my bonus action for my, swinging my warhammer.
Go for it.
Which should be... It's the same, but do I get my proficiency bonus or no?
It's a base roll with that, but if
Yeah.
you hit because of your feats, you still get the bonus damage.
I'm sucking.
Okay, yeah, a 5 does not hit.
Yeah. And then, I mean, unless I action surge right now. How hard is it for me to see how much that first attack affected him? Did he even really care?
Didn't really bother him.
Fuck. Alrighty.
He might be small, but he's beefy.
Yeah. He's small. He's a little ham. All right, I'm gonna see what happens. Hog versus this guy.
Oh wait, sorry, I forgot because
Uh-huh.
your hit points are halved as well. So actually, that does do quite a bit of damage to him. He's sort of surprised when he gets hit. He wasn't expecting it to hurt that bad. But he's actually taking quite a bad bruising from that.
Okay, wait. If that's the thing, I think I'll action surgeon. Swing at him again.
Okay.
Plus 5 again. Uh-oh.
That's a crit.
Yeah.
All right. Roll for damage, and then it'll be doubled.
1 damage.
Inspiration can't be used on damage, right?
No.
It can't.
Fuck.
At least it's 8 damage, though.
Yeah.
Y'all don't have anything for re-rolling ones as battle masters, do you?
Oh, I do for
Um,
re-rolling damage, but
I
it's
could only re-roll my chance to hit with precision attack. I wouldn't be able to re-roll any damage.
I can re-roll 1s and 2s, but that's if I'm two-handing a weapon.
Oh, you have great weapon master.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. In that case, it still does 8 damage, so he takes a nice little thwonk with that.
A chunk.
Mongrel.
In fact, he's now bleeding out of some of the pounding you gave him. Looks like his jaw might be broken as well.
Right in the face.
All right. Anything else? I assume not.
I blew my load.
All right, Ray. You are up.
Get this little bugger!
I shall detect around me.
You don't need. Oh, do you mean your bonus action thing for finding the person closest to you? Because detect magic, you don't need. Like, you just detect it. You don't need to
yeah.
use anything. So what are you doing?
Detecting around me people.
For the person closest to you?
Yes.
It's pointing directly at Niska.
Darn. I will. Wait, how far am I? I'm gonna cast Infestation because I think that'd be funny.
Yeah, you're gonna
Okay.
crit fail and the fleas are gonna jump off him onto me.
Yeah.
Okay,
So what does that do again?
I'll copy and paste it real quick because.
That dog's got fleas.
So must succeed on a con saving throw, and then he's gonna stumble in a random direction.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and then I get a random attack of opportunity.
He stumbles into hogs.
No, you won't get attacks of opportunity on forced movement.
Fuck.
Let me roll for him.
I'm too busy laughing at the little bastard.
He saves.
Bro. Let's see. Can I use any like movement to start to scale up this wall?
So it'll take you what 10 feet to get to the wall. So you could get to the top of the wall in your turn. It would use all your movement though.
Okay. No.
I think they still roll the damage, right?
1d6 or no?
If they succeed, it's only if they fail the saving throw. It takes 1d6 poison damage and move 5 feet.
Hmm.
So it's,
Yeah, some that do damage regardless, but not that one.
yeah.
He's unbothered by the parasites. He's already got ringworm.
All right. So that was ready. Ranger's gonna go.
Ranger.
All right, he is going to dash, and his turn is over. All right, Squeak.
Alright. I'm gonna hit him with the walk over here tech.
The walk over here tech, bro.
Okay.
And I'll forego my attack and use the superiority die to use Commander Strike.
Okay.
And
So does that use your action?
let's see.
I think I think it's like forego your action to let somebody else take a swing, right?
Let's see. When you
Then
when you take the attack action on your turn, you can forego one of your attacks and use a bonus action to direct one of your companions to strike. When you do so, a friendly creature who can see or hear you expend one superiority die. That creature can immediately use its reaction to make one weapon attack, adding superiority die to the damage roll.
So it uses
Okay.
your bonus action, right?
Yeah.
he uses his action and a bonus action because you have to use your attack to do it.
It's just the attack action.
Well, the
And,
attack action is an action, is
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
yeah.
So essentially, you say, I am attacking. I'm using that attack to do this thing.
Yep.
So, and you have to have a reaction available, which you do, Olgerd. So, Olgerd, go ahead and make an attack on this.
Righty. So that would be my main weapon.
Yep. And Squeak, go ahead and roll the die.
4.
Okay.
Alrighty. So that would be.
So you add 4 to your damage, but you have to hit first.
Plus
If
5.
I mess up this, Okay, I'll worry about messing it up if I mess it up.
Woo!
Okay, yeah, I didn't mess it up. Okay. I was gonna ask if in my reaction, if I could use precision attack if I miss.
No, because it's not your turn.
So it'd be 1d8 plus 3, and then he also gives me an extra plus 4, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Wow.
You're kidding!
That's rough. But this guy takes another blow, and he's starting to limp a bit. He's not looking too hot.
He's never been hot. Ugly little critter.
Oh, also, I totally forgot to do this on your first attack, but since I forgot, that's on me. Let me roll real quick.
He's been doing riposte the whole time.
No, he is.
A little critter.
He was on a trap.
What the?
Uh-oh. So I'm sitting here beating the fuck out of him, and then all of a sudden...
I don't think it would have mattered till it was your turn anyways, and you didn't have anything left to do on your turn, so I think we're fine regardless, but... Rolled a 9.
9. Your head explodes. Your ears are bleeding and your eyes. Everything.
Alright, you are frightened. So you would have had disadvantage on that attack.
You're scared.
He's a little demon!
Yeah, so that attack goes off, and essentially as you're swinging your hammer at him, it thuds into the ground where you see there were a couple little plants under where you swung earlier, and they shoot up a bunch of spores into the air, and now you're frightened. Just curious, if I had made you roll with a disadvantage, roll another attack.
Let's see.
Oh, you would have hit him anyway.
21.
Okay.
Woo!
Didn't change. Me being a bad DM didn't change the result there. Okay, but that is the end of that turn. So we've now gone 5 turns. Halfway there to them escaping automatically, and it is going to be Niska's turn. And Olgerd just I don't know. How about you describe me? What's something Olgerd's afraid of? What are you seeing right now in front of
Sea
you?
monsters.
So something that would make me go from confident knowing I could take this guy to not knowing I could take this guy.
Yep.
Maybe something if he started to look like, I'd say, maybe regaining some of his size back, and then also maybe looking more like dangerous in like a magical sense, like maybe he looks like he's transforming into like a demon or something, and I don't know the rules of this world, and I'm like, oh fuck,
Okay.
he's just
That's,
acting super buff.
Yeah,
His eyes are red, and his claws are big.
Yeah, as you inhale those gases, his size to you, his size seems to grow and grow, and horns start to sprout out of his head, and scales start to grow along his chest and his arms. Clearly something's going on. And he's going to snap his dislocated jaw back into place,
Oh fuck!
and then he's going to snap at you.
Alrighty.
He hits.
Oh god.
That's gonna be. I didn't roll well though on damage. That's gonna be 6 damage to you.
Oh man, so he's like biting my leg and all.
You think he's like somehow like biting your shoulder or something, but yeah, he's actually like nibbling your ankles.
Scream, help me!
I think you're fine.
He's going to take he's gonna swipe a claw at you as well.
Quit being so dramatic.
He's gonna maul me!
He's 3 feet tall.
That deals 12 damage.
Ooh, that's pretty good. I'm at 7
HP.
No, 17.
Oh, I was like, God damn, like he just mauled you. And then with his movement, he's going to start to move away. He's going to go 5, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40. And since you already used your reaction, you can't do an attack of opportunity against him.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to move unchallenged up there. All right, but that is going to be his turn. Olgierd, you are up first. Let's make a wisdom saving throw to see if you beat the fear.
Fuck.
You do not.
Alrighty, so I just can't move closer to him, right?
That's right. And any attacks against him will have disadvantage.
Okay. Closer is in anything that reduces my distance to him, though, right? So I couldn't move
So
straight north.
You can't move within 10 feet of him.
Okay.
I think you might be able to move. I think that would still be 10 feet away. So you're 10 feet now. 10 feet.
I just try to get up the wall.
As long as you move straight north, you're fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. I'll try to get straight north right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna try and jump or just climb?
Climb it, yeah.
Yeah, if you just climb, it'll be 20 feet to get up. If you jump and climb, it'll be 15.
I'll go for jumping.
Okay.
So it'd be athletic?
Yep.
Alrighty. 17's not bad.
Yeah, you're able to jump just fine.
Alright, so you said it's 15 to get to the top? Or...
Yeah, so to move 2 spaces up, it'll be 15.
Alrighty. And so I have 3 more.
Yep.
2, 3. And I'm kind of like, oh fuck, I gotta get between this guy and the portal. And then I don't think I have any ranged options, so... I might?
Don't you have throwing axes? Or did you get rid
They're
of those?
left outside, remember?
But any weapons you would have had were magically teleported with you to the
I'm throwing an axe at him!
with disadvantage.
Yes, I'll give it my only... I might as well if I got an action. Because if I wanted to heal up with my second wind, that would be bonus action, right?
That's right.
Alright, yeah, I think I'll throw an axe and see how that goes. So that's Dex, right? At disadvantage?
Yes.
Whoa!
Oh, damn. All right, at least it's not a nat 20 again. You hit. Yeah,
Let's
roll
see
for
this
damage.
1 for damage again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what, I supposed to...
Hey,
I was supposed to write it down.
It's better to hit and do low damage than to not hit at all. So,
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Is
I
that
have
a-
throwing axes written down as 1d6.
Is that a
1d6,
concentration
that sounds right.
spell? What did you just cast? The fear thing? Or no?
That was an environment.
No, it's a debuff because of the mushrooms I'm snorting.
Oh.
And then do I add my dex to the damage on that, a +1 or no?
Yep.
Alrighty. Yeah!
5 damage.
You take 5 points of damage.
Die, you little fucking thing. And then I'm gonna, second wind.
Okay.
Yep. So that would be...
As you lop your axe at him, you kind of hit where you'd hit his arm with a hammer before. You may have even broken a bone. And the axe actually slices through his hand, about halfway up his forearm. You can off one of his claws.
Nice. Would that be something I could have menacing attack on, or no? That probably not, huh? That probably has to be melee attack. I think I'll
And
use my second.
I think you have to announce it beforehand.
Make it to the portal.
Alrighty, yeah. Second winding would, what do I roll on that one?
It's
15 off the top of your head.
it's 1d10 plus your
level?
constitution, I think. Or fighter level, yeah.
And I'm a level 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or I have it on
Alright.
hand real quick. Let me just confirm. Plus... Or actually, it just might be plus 1 HP.
1d10 plus 1?
Maybe. Let me look at the D&D thing if it's plus something else, but yeah, you can skip your turn after that. It's 1d10 though, for sure.
Yeah, just go ahead and roll the d10.
Yep.
Alright, it's going to be 7 plus something, so just hold off on that while
Yep.
Trip looks that up.
I did 7.
Ray, you are up. And while you are up, you detect a couple of weird looking holes over in this area that are giving you a magical vibe.
Uh-oh.
Illusion magic again.
Hey, Squeeb, you got that?
It's plus your fighter level, yeah.
Okay.
Heal for 10.
Alright.
I'm gonna vibe right here and hope that the ranger is right next to me. But like, yeah.
You have an attack.
Are you using your bonus action to detect?
Guess it, yeah. Even though I don't know at this point, I feel like he'll just be able to just get past me, but I can't let this bitch completely go through the portal without even laying eyes on him.
Yep, it points at Nishka.
I think we only got a few turns left to kill people anyways.
Well, or I chose to go, I can't really even do anything. I guess since I still have a few steps, maybe I'll...
Well,
Could
this
I,
blast
like-
has like a huge ass range, doesn't it?
Yeah, but there's a person right there.
You don't have to worry about people being in your way. You can
He's
swing
big.
spells.
It's only if you crit fail, they take it to the back of their dome, maybe.
I'll
Yeah,
jump and
potentially.
spread my legs and you can shoot the little guy underneath.
I'll cast Frostbite.
Okay.
Has 60 feet range.
Constitution.
Hell, I think he has good at that.
He does. He succeeds.
I was trying to spice it up. It failed. Ending turn.
All right. Ranger is gonna go. All right. They have picked up the final acorn.
Uh-oh.
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 Gulp. Uh-oh, guys!
He is going to start making his way to the portal. All right, he has done his turn. Squeak, you're up.
I'll just climb the wall up.
Are you going to try and jump and climb, or are you just scaling it? It's half movement speed if you're just scaling it. If you jump, you can move 2 tiles in 15.
I guess I'll jump then. What is it? Athletics?
Athletics check, yep.
Oh, sweet. I got +5 to that. Damn. 8.
Ooh. So it's just going to take you. You don't fall or anything, but it is going to take you the full movement speed to get up there since you scrambled a bit.
No.
So to move those 2.
So
is
how
gonna
much?
take 20.
How much do
So
I have?
move-
40.
That took 20, so you have 10 left.
Wouldn't I have 20 left? Because it took 40 to get up. Or it's 40.
Are you dashing? Did you say?
Yeah. Well,
If you're dashing, yeah, then you have 40 feet.
It
took 20 to get up to where you are.
Okay. And I'll use last 20 to get over here. And then I can action surge to get another attack, or no?
You still have 20 feet to move if you want to get between him and the portal.
I did move 20 feet. I was right here.
I know, but you dashed, right? So you would have 60 total. You moved 20 to get up the wall.
He's saying you can
another
fully
20.
intercept him if you
still
desire.
you still have another 20 left because you had 60 total.
Oh, okay. I'm right in front of his face. And
Right, yeah, and if you action surge, you would get an action back. You could attack again.
alright. I'll go ahead and do some guaranteed damage with acid breath.
Okay, nice.
And then
Dex saving throw, right?
yep. They need to beat an 11, I believe.
He fails.
Sweet. So 2d6. 10.
With that, you unleash your maw, and before you, Niska, with one less claw than before, is just evaporated into a heaping pile of smoke.
Wha-bam!
And then was I still tripping out? I'm like, you got that big bastard!
Yeah, you're still seeing the
Demon.
version of him. Yeah.
The demon. do the effects wear off when he melts? Well, I guess even if he was a demon, he'd still be a melted pile of shit.
As I said, you are still suffering from the frightened condition, but there's no object to which you're frightened anymore, so it doesn't really impact.
And then and then with action surge, I get a bonus action back. So can I detect
Do you get a bonus action back?
one action or
Well,
one?
you never used your bonus action, so you can just
Oh,
use
cool. All right, I'll use it.
it. 6 p.m. due south.
6. All right. Do I have any movement left over?
I think you have 5 left.
All right, guys, you guard the portal. I'm gonna go out on an expedition.
Hell yeah! I'm just hyped that
As a reminder,
bastard's dead.
if 10 turns end without y'all finishing him, like he technically escapes.
Hmm. And the things are shorter too, huh? All right,
It's on the short bus.
Olgierd, you should come with me then. Sab, guard the portal. Or Rui.
Alright.
Can I jump this or no? Or jump down
No,
this?
you're out of movement.
Damn, I'm on the ledge looking down.
He's dry.
Last turn.
All right. That is the end of turn 6. Olgierd, you are up.
Alrighty, so we're starting turn 7. I'm thinking go 1 block, 2 block, 3 block. And so I'm just assuming since he's moving that way, he knows he's that way. So I'm going to use my high ground. Just be all like, where is this little son of a bitch?
He's under your nutsack.
Give me a perception check.
Alright. Bring up my skill menu. Perception.
Oh, well, go ahead and do that, but you'll need to make a wisdom check after this as well. 10? Okay.
Yeah.
Give me the wisdom saving throw to see if you're no longer afraid.
15.
Okay.
like it when they're the
you are
same.
no longer afraid. And with your 10 on perception, while you don't notice anything in particular that would give away the location of the ranger,
Yeah.
you do sort of have a high enough view that you can see all the open areas around you. And you can sort of rule those out as him not being there.
Yeah.
So he's either hiding somewhere or is like
In
sort
the
of
tree
tucked
cover.
away out of view. Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you figure out, Olgierd?
I was gonna say I was scanning and I'm like, he's gotta be tucked in somewhere. He's not out in the grasses.
Where's he due?
South.
Thank you.
Not in the open.
All right.
Amazing.
Do you wanna move? Keep moving?
Yeah. I'll slip down the
Yeah,
wall.
3 more.
What do I got left?
Got 1 more now.
Take a step, and then I do have my bonus action, but he's 6 o'clock due south.
Got an action as well.
Oh, looking around wasn't my
Yep,
deal.
I've been giving that to you.
Bonus.
I'm giving them the same thing that they can stealth in a turn.
So I'm gonna go 6 straight south, and then I think I'll use my bonus detection.
You're gonna go 6 south. Okay.
Yeah. And see where I'm at in relation to the youngin.
6 o'clock.
Alrighty. I'm just like, this way!
You think he's pretty close, I'll say, as a hint.
Yeah. I'm on his tail.
But if Walls was just deceiving us and he's like 9 o'clock or 8 or 3 o'clock right next to
I
us.
walked right past him.
You dumb bastard. You did walk right past Niska when he was in the tree earlier.
I walked under him.
If you walk, because if you go in an adjacent tile, you reveal him, and you were 2 tiles away from him the whole time because he just moved right past him. I was like, oh,
Fuck. What was I looking for? It was a gif I was saying. Oh yeah, hold up.
all right. You've done your action. You've done your bonus
Yeah.
action. So we'll go on to Ray.
Would I be wise to assume if it's about 6 o'clock for him, it'd be like 7:30 for me?
I don't know. You could use a bonus action and check, or you can just assume.
Squeeb said to guard the portal.
I'd just come up over here and get our cover just in case we need you.
You're our last line of defense.
I'll move like a few spaces, be a little farther away from the portal, and then I'll check.
Okay. Like you said, 7 o'clock.
I will blindly throw my blast out. My range is 120. It's
Okay.
like even if he was at the edge, I still should have a good range with that.
So where are you throwing it? What tile?
7 o'clock. That's not a great roll, but
Wait, you have to tell me where you're aiming. You can't
Pick a
just
square, I guess, on the
throw it
map.
in a direction.
okay. So if
At
this
7 o'clock could be
this
right
piece,
here or with your range. Isn't it like 120 feet? So it could also be like down here.
I'll say like that.
Okay. With a 9, so you're not going to hit exactly where you aimed, but you did hit a few tiles away over by this tree. And aside from a bird flying out panicking, what the fuck just happened? Nothing happens.
A magic bird.
On my turn.
Okay. Ranger's gonna go. All right, Ranger has moved. Squeep, you're up.
Alright. I'll go ahead.
So-
Yump down.
Actually, given your location, Squeep, since you were still up on the cliff, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you do a perception check to see if you spotted him.
I perceive. +2 to this. Damn.
Bro. How inspired are you feeling, bro?
Not
Uh,
very.
Speaking of inspired, do you want to use inspiration there or no?
Yes! I have one left.
Okay.
I feel.
Just type up our summary this time and get you back.
You type it up. Get one.
Yeah, nobody.
I have one.
Nobody typed one.
I'm
Wow.
inspired.
Okay,
21.
what an incredible use. You said, oh, you have +2 to that?
Yeah.
Turn a 1 into a 21? That's not...
With the 20 plus, I'm just gonna say that as you were standing from your point above, you kind of were daydreaming a bit. You started looking up into the sky with the birds, but thankfully something struck in your mind. You're like, hey, whoa, 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 I need to pay attention. And right as that
That's me.
happened,
In real life.
over here, you see the Ranger in black standing at about 1.5 feet tall, crawl out of the water, and he goes shimmying up to this tree next to it.
I don't see where you're. Oh, there he is.
And he climbed up in the tree as sort of his last action, unaware that anybody sees him.
Tree monkey! Right here.
Oh.
And with that, that was on the Ranger's turn. So Squeep, now it is your turn.
Alright.
Yeah. Now you can engage him. I can engage him when I see you seeing him.
Let's see.
And then me seeing.
So that's 3. And then. Do I have to climb up to him, or is he just already in the
Do
tree?
you think?
Oh, so I mean, tell me, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to
I
just
was
walk
like-
up to him as if you don't see him?
Yeah, I'll keep my
Well-
head low and just like play dumb and just be looking at Olgeard and give him eyes like up to the tree and pointing up like kind of sneakily.
Well, I guess if you point up at him, it's fucking see. You pointing up at him.
Okay. Make a deception check for me.
Deception.
Make a not retard check.
Yeah.
Olgeard. To catch the hint.
Deception +0, so just a regular d20. 18.
All right. The Ranger in black sort of just buys your deception. He's used to being able to sneak around.
And would I
He's
be able to
fully
pick up
convinced
on
that
the
you're
signal
onward.
though?
That's up to you. Do you think Olgierd would understand what's being told to him?
Well, what exactly did he do? He said he was eyeing me and pointing up,
Yes.
but he didn't see you point up. Because I feel like that's painfully obvious.
Well, I'm just
Pointing
like
up.
pointing up, like on my left side, so he hopefully doesn't see. Stop going too far into it. I get a good roll.
You're just all like... and I'm like, uh-huh.
Yes. Now shut up, old kid.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, go SpongeBob.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll say you can swing your weapon up into the tree. To hit him.
Especially your great weapon, bro.
Alright, so I'm on the same tile as him then, so I'm just like swinging like at a pinata.
You're stabbing up at it.
Exactly.
Fucking pinata.
So you are gonna try and attack him then?
Yeah.
Okay. Since you're able to sort of catch him off guard, not realizing he knew you were up there, I imagine you're sort of like
Look at this.
you're walking over, giving the signs to Olgierd, and then all of a sudden you just take like a lunging slash up towards the branch he's up on.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll get to make your attack with advantage for taking him off guard.
Ooh. So that's plus
What a
5
fucking legend,
to,
sweet.
to each of my thing for strength.
Love having you on the team, brother.
So 19.
19, that hits.
And
Ass
then,
little fool.
and then can I go ahead and use trip attack?
To knock him out of the tree?
Sure. What does that do again?
When you hit a creature with your weapon, you can expend 1 superiority die to attempt to knock down the target. You add the superiority die to the damage roll, and if the target is larger or smaller, it must make a strength saving throw. On a failed saving throw, you knock them prone.
They have to make a strength saving throw?
Yep.
What's the saving throw they need to make?
I have no idea. What would my strength saving? It would be 5 plus 5 to. Where's the
So
superior?
13.
Oh, I think he's
Yeah.
wondering what the
He
DV
very,
is.
he very much fails.
It's
So
13.
roll your damage, add the superiority die to it, and he's going to be knocked prone.
Okay, so 2d6 and a d8. Ooh.
Oh, shit!
16.
Okay, you sort of surprise him out of nowhere. You swing and you absolutely just you cleave straight through the branch he's on, and take a big gash out of sort of the side of his torso, and he falls to the ground next to you.
He's prone now too.
He's bleeding pretty profusely.
Clutch, 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 clutch.
I want to finish him.
Let me move you so that I'll say for y'all's sake he moves backwards. All right.
Bro, he
That's 7
almost
turns.
slipped past that. That inspiration die was the best use of an inspiration die since.
I was specifically
Not
making him move to places where he'd be more likely to stealth. Like I was sacrificing movement to stay stealthy, and y'all still found it. That was good. That was good. So that's 7 turns now. Squeeb going. We're back to the top of the order with Olgierd.
Alrighty, I'm hyped now. Alrighty, so I'm gonna move right here, so he's kind of out of options.
Bang, bang.
I'll move right here, so he's kind of out of options. Then I'm gonna go for a swing at him, and I think I'm gonna go. I might as well. I can declare it beforehand, right? A menacing strike. If I, oh shit, I gotta read the description for
read
it.
what it says.
I don't remember what he has to roll, but if I pull it off, he's scared of me, so he can't move this way. We're just trying to bury him now. Alrighty.
When you hit a
go to
when you hit a creature with your weapon attack, you can expend superiority die to attempt to frighten the target. You add the
Okay, so-
superiority die to the damage roll.
All
So
right.
you can wait until you see if you hit or
If
not,
I
and then
hit.
choose to spend it.
1d20 plus my 5.
Damn.
I would like, instead of that, I would like to do precision attack. Or wait,
Yeah, you
wait,
can
does
do
that
it.
one add? Does
Yeah.
that one add?
Yeah, you
Or
can.
does it
It's
reroll?
not going to matter because it's a crit fail. A crit
Okay.
fail will always miss. In
So,
fact, not only did you miss,
talking about that
as
summary,
you-
could I use an inspiration here?
do you have any inspiration?
One. From the
From?
first summary I did.
Have
Well,
you
like-
written a summary?
No,
I
he,
didn't write
he
a summary,
talked
but when
about
we
it.
came back, you were like, who remembers
You're
what
right.
happened
You're right.
last?
You did.
Yeah.
You did.
All
Yeah.
right.
Okay, reroll.
I'm not. We have good momentum. I'm not trying to decapitate Squeeb right now.
Oh my god!
Is that another one?
You're kidding me.
We've gone from the
As-
best superiority or the best inspiration to the worst inspiration I've ever fucking seen.
As you swing your weapon down next to him, you sort of lodge it into the ground next to his head as you go for the killing blow.
Holy
'Cause
crap!
You're swinging so hard. He then reaches up, grabs the weapon to use sort of as a crutch, and he is going to not only be standing, but he is going to move through y'all to this tile.
So we don't get attack of opportunity
He's,
then.
yeah, he's still within combat range of y'all. So like he's still engaged in combat. Were he to move like here,
Yeah.
y'all will get the
Oh,
chance,
he moved there. He moved
Just let me at it.
he's just not trapped in there like he was before.
It's
He's
like golf. Play it where it lies.
I still have 3 movement left.
Okay.
Don't move, and we'll
He
win.
is now trapped again. And I'd like the bonus action swing my hammer at him.
You mean the hammer that's in the floor?
Oh, that was my right-handed weapon. I still have my left-handed weapon.
In fact, like you were disarmed, like that is lodged in the ground. So if you're
Yeah.
gonna move on without it, then
Is
theoretically
I'm
you
on-
could just move your left hand weapon to your main hand.
Yeah,
Well, you already
and
attacked,
it's
so this would be your
bonus
offhand
action, offhand
regardless.
swing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty, so this one I don't get
Roll
my...
20. Yeah.
Yeah, I get only my +3, not my +5 on this one, right?
Yep.
Okay, I was gonna say, if I see another 1, I'm about to lose it.
That hits.
Alrighty, and I think I get a D8 +3.
+3. Yep.
The ones.
Just be good. Just be good.
Fuck
You're
you,
kidding
Hawk.
me. You're kidding me.
What is it? What is in your second hand? Your hammer.
Yeah, so it's blunt.
As you swing it, sort of you smack him across the face, and he does like a little 360 spin and sort of like heaves over for a second, falls to a knee for a moment, only to stand up a second later, looking very close to death but still standing.
Alrighty, I think that's all I can do, though, huh?
All right. Yeah, it's gonna be Ray's turn. Sad, you there?
Yeah, sorry.
No worries, your turn.
I will.
Clutch has arrived and then fucking Fumble shows up.
I'll go for. So you said my blast will be able to go through him. This.
Yeah, you can still shoot him.
Yeah, I'll go for the blast again. Oh shit. I'm so over MacBooks.
Yeah!
All right,
Okay, finally.
describe your kill.
Yeah! We passed him around like a blood, fellas!
Niska almost made it to that gate. If he had like another turn.
And I couldn't block him because I was shitting my pants.
See, and I just kept getting paranoid thinking he was like going
On the other side?
top, so I kept
Describe your
Yeah.
kill, Sad.
I hit him with the light or with the rays, and then I imagine Olive Garden going, "Yes, we did it," and
His head should explode. You should shoot him in the head.
you being like, "Yeah, I did that. I loosened him up for you,"
The jar of pickles.
and then he evaporated.
That happens, but before he evaporates, you can, even from as far as you are, you can sort of hear him say under his breath, with gritted teeth, "Help me!" And then he disappears.
I heard him say that?
Y'all all heard him say that.
Huh.
In fact, as you hear him say that, y'all are close enough. Squeeb, Olgierd, give me perception checks.
I perceive. 8
Huh.
or plus 2's 10.
Huh.
4.
4.
With the 10, you,
Huh.
as you see him sort of grit his teeth as he's dying, his teeth do look a little unusual to you.
Huh.
Weird teeth.
Little sharper than you would expect.
Huh.
You see that, Olive Garden?
Huh. Nuh-uh.
It's
I
got
was
weird.
watching his brains explode.
It's got weird teeth.
Huh. You too, Dragon Man.
Before you know it, y'all are teleported back to the ruins.
Wait! I want my cool stuff. They were gonna get ultimate power. Can I have a
Where's
buff?
my waifu? I'm looking for my waifu.
Not y'all aren't teleported back to the temple. You're teleported back to
Where we were chilling in Brokenstone.
Brokenstone Vale.
I thought we were
Am
just
I
gonna get.
magically healed after this trial too?
And yeah, as Hog says,
Where's
my
my
waifu?
waifu?
Elena appears before you again with a smile and says, "Congratulations, you've passed your trial."
Won your hand. And
What happens to them now? Will they be sent back as well?
She thinks for a moment and says, "Our Lord has decided that they should stay here
as prisoners?
as guests."
Oh. Well, you know. You're invited to stay as a guest with me, too.
She says, I'm afraid I shouldn't really leave this place.
So they were gonna get ultimate power if they won, right?
They were going to receive a boon.
Can I have it?
As stated before, for participation in the tournament, you were seeking sort of a boon to counter their boon. So surely, yes. What is it y'all would request of us?
Do we get one for each of us, or is it going to be like a one thing we get for all of us?
You'll be granted a single boon.
So are we allowed to discuss without making a decision?
She says, yes, of course. There's no need to rush the decision. In fact, our Lord has requested your presence in our main city of Shatterstone. Would you all follow me?
Yes.
Follow you anyway. With eyes like that.
She sort of just chuckles and moves in the other direction.
Did he say eyes or thighs?
Eyes.
You know what he meant, though.
Trail the tail, brother.
So she leads y'all through the forest, which, as a reminder, is just filled with these like massive, unusual trees to which y'all sort of don't recognize, until she leads you to the city of Shatterstone.
Oh,
I just realized. Wait a minute. This place seems really nice and cool, but they ripped hearts out of people to get here.
So are there boons in like D&D that we can choose from, or do we have to make it up?
Well, my thing is, I was thinking maybe I'll pitch the idea.
Out of character.
Yeah.
A boon is just, when I say that, I don't mean that's a specific thing. I just mean you're able to ask the Lord, who I was about to say is Victor Mazan, is the Lord of Shatterstone. You're welcome to just ask something of him. It can be an action, it can be an item, it can be a favor, it can be a future promise. Like
what I was thinking of pitching the idea. I was thinking of pitching the idea to my team that we're on this investigation. I wonder if there's any information he could give us.
I was looking at the epic boons. They're only available at our character level 20 though, but there's some pretty cool ones.
Oh yeah, no, like if y'all are requesting like a magic item or something like that, it's gonna be a super low level magic item. I'm not giving y'all anything broken.
Damn.
That's what I was thinking. We might want info to help us on our quest.
There's this one called Boon of Combat Prowess, and it says if you miss a melee attack, you can choose to hit instead, and then it expends that boon, and then you can't use it again until a short rest.
Yeah, like level 20 characters are essentially gods. Like they're yeah,
Like Kratos.
you're not getting any of that kind of stuff.
Damn.
But so as Olena leads you, you sort of get into this sort of hunting village. Well, I shouldn't even describe it as a village. It is quite a large city, but it's sort of giving you that sort of woodsy, magical theme with sort of thatch roofed huts, a large open square where multiple traders are trading around. The meats and pelts of animals you've never seen.
Whoa.
And as y'all march through, Elena's sort of giving you a summary, and she says, "This is the city of Shatterstone in the Brokenstone Vale. As I said, it is ruled by our Lord Victor Mazan." And she starts to explain to you sort of the history of the city, and says that over 1,000 years ago, um, in the temple that y'all were previously in, lived a home of a bunch of lycans, which in D&D lore, lycans can be anything from werewolves to werebears, were badgers. There's like a whole bunch of different types of were creatures, and they're all sort of generally lumped under lycans.
Hmm.
And 1,000 years ago, they opened a portal to enter the Feywilds, where you find yourself now. And they've essentially developed a bunch of magic using the Feywilds and the inherent magic in the surroundings to sort of eke out a peaceful existence here. Whereas normally in Faerun, uh, the realm y'all come from, uh, the where things are sort of considered like diseases or curses. Um,
Wait a minute. So, hey, what do you turn into, Olena?
she says, "Oh my, well, isn't that something bold of you to ask? You haven't even taken me out to dinner yet."
Hey, you tell me the time, I'll be there.
Um, so as she's walking through, do any of y'all have any questions or anything you want to ask?
Didn't want to
Anything you want
answer
to check
that
out in
one.
the town?
Hey, is there any like free samples of these animals I've never eaten before?
As you go to the stand, there are a few that are offering sort of little like kebabs, like free
Yeah.
sample stuff.
I'll eat some of these animals I'll never get a chance to eat again.
One of them you see somebody's
I
got
bring
on a spit behind their stand. It looks like a little beaver, but it has like stag antler horns on it, and it's just cooking on a spit.
try to bring one for her and one for me.
She looks at you with a disgusted face and sort of moves on.
You want this, Squid?
No, I'm good.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Ray, you want to eat some of this? Or am I about a fat ass Max? All right.
I could talk to Elena to see if she has any information about the uh thing I heard as it passing through the portal from my patron.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to know about that.
What did you hear?
I was gonna say, remind me. What did your patron say?
And y'all not remember when it wasn't the last, it was the session before that. Walls was like, okay, and then Ray gets a very secret message that I'm typing to you now.
Okay, but you didn't tell. Yeah, okay, I see it in our DMs. You didn't tell them what they said, right?
Yeah, how are you supposed to remember?
I'll see.
I just sent you another message related to the message I sent you before. Would you like to ask something more specifically?
Let's see. Would she have any information that I like? If I'm thinking about how to ask it.
She
Know what's
might,
going
or
Just
the Lord
munching.
might know more.
Munching, watching magic people talk. It's all going above my head.
Well, not really. I mean, y'all caught on to him saying "help me" and like that. There was.
I have no idea what he meant by that. I thought he was asking you for help. I was honestly confused.
Well, I have connections with him from my backstory, and it was right before we were prayed.
Ex-boyfriend?
was sent to me that as we passed through the portal, I heard whispers from my patron. Welcome back. Win this challenge and you may save your old friend. And I'm not really sure all what's going on with him now, but I know there's definitely something not right, and I'm trying to also investigate into that. Now, before all of this, I wasn't really sure. I was because we have gone our separate ways, if he was just like evil and crazy, or but then from that, um what I was told as I was passing through the portal, I know that there is something salvageable there, and I want to get answers from that.
So
He
that
attacked me. I think we
so
should
th-
beat him up.
so that guy we murked was your friend.
Well, I mean, if that's what we're going by, then we're talking to the ghost of Olive Garden as well. He's still there. I don't.
Like, go! I'm here.
Yeah, there's.
She's saying in the hunt, like if you quote unquote died, like you didn't die, like you just essentially get like teleported
But
out
yeah,
of the trial.
yeah. My old friend that y'all just kind of got in a circle and gangbanged. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
You should do that again in the real
We
world.
should do that again.
He's all hiding behind his little resurrection spells. We got him.
Well, thank you for sharing with us now after we won that you knew them.
Damn.
I didn't have all the information. I still. Okay, I see this as we're all standing there, and Elena
She's
is
staring
like,
at us while I'm
"Do you
eating.
guys have anything?" And then I kind of like in front of her pull the whole like, okay, timeout, and then like I like side note and tell them and fill them all in on this because
Alright, so
I'm
Ray, what secrets do you hold about this person?
I was wondering, like, you said you guys were cool. Is he under the influence of something that's making him do this, or did he just change teams?
I wasn't really sure until I got those few hints here and there. And if you think way back, oh fuck, who was in my group back then? Like first few sessions, it was back when Zed was still playing. He was very vicious and threatening to kill us, and I rolled a nat 20, and Balls told me I recognized him, and then I was like, guys, would you like not kill him if I told you not to? And everyone was like, no, fuck him, we're gonna try to kill him, and yeah, like I don't know, my me as Ray is not the most is particularly guarded and not going to just give the information if they don't see any kind of thing to come from it. And I didn't have
We're
enough
competing
reason to tell
against him.
yeah, I didn't have enough of a reason to tell you to not kill him, and he's not dead, so he's somewhere.
I hope he's dead. I just hope he
You
trips
say-
and falls and hits a brick with his head or something.
Are you just saying this with food in your mouth, Olive Garden?
No, he's mean to me.
Wait,
He
so-
hurt me.
But
I sound like fucking Lenny from fucking.
But we're
Mice
big
and
wolf
man.
We're big wolf man is he hurts you a lot more. So I'll let you you ponder about that, and then the adults, me and Squeeb will keep talking.
So
I was wondering. Before I forget, Olena, I've been able to piece together that you used to live in that town that we went through to get here, but what's the reasoning behind needing a bunch of hearts to get here? Human hearts.
Well, she said, first off, to assume that I'm that old is an insult. Second off, Niska, well, I said he is our guest. Both of the individuals you faced in the trial will not be welcome to equal treatment here. Niska is currently serving some time in our jails while we try to treat him.
Treat him? Oh. Something wrong with him?
She shakes her head and says, this really would be a better discussion to be had with our Lord. And she sort of points you up to the top of the hill where there's a large, long house. And she says, if you would like to see him, he'd be willing to treat with you.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm willing to go. And I met you guys. came from that land. I wasn't implying you were there yourself.
Can we talk along the way there?
Yeah, if y'all would like to. It'll take a few minutes to get there.
I think you look very young and beautiful.
She chuckles and says, "Yes, yes, be on your way now."
Okay.
I see this as, you know, Ray having a lot to say and trying to confide in her party. Squeeb kind of listening, and then Hog just keep leaning over and hitting on Elena while I'm trying to give the background of it. Round one, Elriz.
Rolling one.
I will go ahead and to have revealed. I know I was kind of back and forth on a bunch of different things, but from the situation with the ranger, we grew up together, and he was in some sort of bind, an accident to where he needed help, and I went to go find help. And I was not a warlock at the time, but I got tricked by my patron, by some people, and I basically ended up somewhere unsure of how. I don't know. I lost track of like time, and it was like I underwent a transformation. I went back, and he was gone, and that was a very long time ago.
Why did you
And
wait until now to tell us this? We've just been following you.
because I didn't know who he was from the first time I saw him, from the
Did he
walls
go?
knew my sorry, someone my the mysterious gods knew my story, and it was worked into, but also I don't know. I think there were times where I was trying to say something, and then that Ray is reserved and not as
Does he go
giving.
under a different alias now with the Ranger in Black, or do you recognize that name?
The name Ranger in Black had nothing to do. I didn't recognize it, but I could tell he had been through a bit, and honestly, I wasn't even sure if he had recognized me because he just looked very mad and full of a lot of hatred, and I wasn't sure if I don't know, but like if I just thought he was bad, I wasn't gonna tell you guys, hey, I know him, let's not kill him. But I've been getting clues that there is more to the story, and that is why I feel.
Do you think he's suffering from that were curse?
Hey, it's not a curse. This beautiful lady said that they only think it's a curse in our world because of societal pressure.
Thank you for that tidbit. Anyway.
Again, the adults are conversating.
I thought I had a very mature take on that one at least.
You have food in your mouth.
I don't have a very mature take on that one at
Eating
least.
the deer ver.
This thing tastes good.
Very good.
Gamey.
Alright,
In
give
my
me
defense, back in the day when I can't remember who was all, I think it was me, Zed, Muffin, someone else.
Yeah, and Void.
Yeah, it was Void, and like we were in like a clearing, and like Blalls was like, "Okay, Ray, would you like to tell your party, or do you have anything you'd like to convey?" And I was like, "Can we not kill him?" And then everyone just said no. And then Mila went back to trying to hurt him instead of being like, "Hey, Ray, why do you not want to try to? Why are you trying to spare this dude who's very aggressive and threatening to
Suspicious.
murder everyone?" Like no one asked any questions, and then it was like, as Ray, it's like if no one's like curious to try to get any information, why would I just start like trauma dumping when it's like not relevant to anything?
Well, it's relevant to you, because they're gonna freaking kill them.
Well,
You could just be like, hey, I know this person.
well, I didn't have all the information, and if I'm being completely honest, there were a few things in my backstory I wasn't necessarily sure how I wanted to approach it, and honestly, no one asked. And that was also when Walls gave us an encyclopedia, then was like, here are 50 different options you guys can investigate. You guys can pick one, and there were just already a lot. So I was like, I'll just be mysterious.
Yeah, but this whole thing was about you.
Hey guys,
Well,
maybe we need to clear the air a little bit. I'm from a shitty little town up north. Dad builds boats. That's my backstory.
But it's the friends we made along the way, and after you murder, I just love the thought of whenever we get back into the full group, be like, yeah, so like we just went on this quest and we brutally murdered this guy, and then Ray was like, yeah, I knew him. We have a connection.
had.
Had. No, he's still alive. Why you try to annex him? He's still alive.
And the thought of like, even we still did like kill him in this little realm. Just the thought of like, yeah, we fucking showed that guy who was boss. And I was like, yeah, by the way,
All right,
Yeah.
Lord
I
over.
meant to message you about this earlier because I knew this was likely coming up.
I
You're
just
welcome
wish
to
I could
you're
have hit
welcome
him
to
one
give
more
him
time.
a name if you like, or I can just name him. I didn't want to name him without asking you first, though.
He's your son? You named it?
Since it's an old friend of hers, if you would like to choose his name, that's
Make it
fine.
something stupid.
I will say there were a bit
Circus
of
clown.
decisions that I didn't make because I wasn't sure what you decided, but we can talk about that.
Okay, yeah, we don't need to decide today.
What's it
Bro,
called?
I want a kebab so bad in real life now.
So, all right. So that aside, you guys want to start discussing that boon we possibly can get?
Yeah.
Well, perhaps you'd like to talk to the Lord first.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we there yet? I feel like it's been a while.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, y'all have probably been talking.
We were
outside the door
standing out
way
front talking.
for a while. Yeah.
I ran all out of kebab.
Yeah, would y'all like to
It's
have
like that.
yours?
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I wasn't so hungry and our boon gets used to refill my kebabs.
Okay.
It's like a genie.
As you enter the longhouse, you can see the inside is lit by a number of torches. To your left or right, you see long tables with a bunch of men and women standing by, all sort of in various leather armors or in pelts and things like that. Many of them carrying swords or longbows, a few carrying spears as well. There's multiple animal pelts, far more than you saw down in the market. Some quite large. Enough, I guess, in our world would be like slightly bigger than an elephant pelt.
Holy fuck.
Draped across the ceiling as well. And sort of directly in front of you, there's along the ground, there's a massive pelt of something closer to maybe the size of like a whale or something that's spread along the ground. And directly, sort of through there, there's two braziers with a large chair set up in between. And on that chair sits this man, who you can only assume to be Victor Mazan.
Kind of want to
who
under
is
my
said
breath.
to be the Lord of Shatterstone.
Kind of want to under my breath ask Elena if there's any kind of like respectful gesture we should do upon meeting him.
Oh, y'all left Olena like at the market.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
She's just pointing y'all up the hill and said, "Go."
Could I ask the nearest person towards the front door?
we just
Make a persuasion check for me.
Alright. Hey. Where's my persuasion? There it is.
Ooh.
17. He actually nods and gives you a little chuckle. He says, first timers, eh? Traditionally, it would be a gift to make an offering of something that you hunted recently, but y'all are the ones that came from Faerun, no? The ones that participated in the trial?
And I already ate the kebab.
Unlikely that you would have anything then. A typical courtesy greeting. He shows you this sort of bow where you take one of your legs, you fold it behind the other.
My left leg goes behind.
Yeah, so your right leg goes behind your left leg.
I did this in The Witcher 3. I'm paying attention.
You make sort of a half bow before him. They say that's sort of like a typical greeting of respect.
Alrighty, guys. We gotta take our right leg and cross it behind our left and do a half bow when we talk to this guy. It's a respectful greeting here.
Alright, respectfully greet the Lord.
And I respectfully greet the Lord.
Right, he motions you all closer, and when y'all bow, he gives a little look of surprise, and he says, welcome. Y'all must be the the victorious group from the trial.
Yes,
Welcome to
Elena.
our city.
Elena led us here and told us to beseech you about our possible boons.
Aye. We are willing to offer that, seeing as y'all were brought here to face down Niska. Sorry about all that, by the way. He was quite out of order, it seems.
Yeah.
But as is our tradition, he was allowed to, by our laws, he was allowed to aim to prove himself. It just turns out that he proved himself unworthy.
Was he against you guys? Like, plotting your destruction?
Not at all.
Oh.
As you may have guessed, and as you may have been told, this is a city of lichens, and he himself was a lycanthrope. He was seeking out an amulet that would have strengthened his powers. It seems he had plans for domination, particularly of the local area he was in.
What would
Okay.
this amulet
Wait.
do to him?
What's our realm called again?
Faerun.
Faerun. So yeah, he wanted to dominate Faerun.
Or even just the local region he was in, the forest and the surrounding areas.
Got it. Go ahead with what you were talking about, Squeeb.
What was this amulet he was trying to obtain?
He says, well, as you may have heard, we all originated from Faerun, myself included. When I opened the portal 1,000 years ago and first entered into the Feywilds here, there was a sort of deluge of magic to which we were unaware. With that magic, we were able to develop a number of tools, some that would strengthen our inherent abilities, and others that would suppress them. And in fact, eventually we were able to come up with ways to essentially negate the other essentially downsides of lycanthropy. Unfortunately, these magics will only work in the Feywilds.
Then I'm kind of gonna question what type of boons they have to offer with regards to that.
First off, why don't each of you give me a history or a medicine check?
Or medicine.
Whichever you feel more appropriate. Yeah, just tell me what check you're making and then tell me the result of the roll.
History. 11.
Alright, I think I got -1 on both, so I think I'm just gonna go for history. 7. I suck today.
11,
It's
10,
medicine.
7.
What did you roll, Sam?
Medicine.
Medicine? Squeeb, with your 11, you'll just know sort of the generic history of Faerun, that there's been numerous tales of werewolves doing horrendous things across Faerun. I mean, there's many children's tales of them abducting and killing people and taking them out to the forest and things like that. There aren't as many tales of other lycanthropes. In fact, just from the description earlier of there being werebears and werebadgers and things like that, there have been some tales of werebears that are essentially these friendly creatures that are often guardians of forests and woods. But werebadger was the first time you'd heard anything like that. So that sort of came unawares to you. On the medicine check, Sab.
Wait, I did have a question. If I, because that's the same for both, so the roll would be the same. If I did history, would I get advantage, or would that change anything? For
What do you mean?
From the
Why would
message,
you get advantage?
looks familiar. You said that the message you sent me.
Oh, no, it's not for anything related to that.
Okay. Then.
On the medicine check, just as y'all are talking about lycanthropy, and he's talking about sort of the history of their time here, you recall, did you work in the hospital during the session 0?
I did.
So yeah, you've spent some time around hospitals and around sort of nurses' encampments and things like that. And you recall seeing a book one time that talked about lycanthropy, and sort of one of the biggest effects of it being that it's actually been known to alter people's their personalities. So, for example, werewolves are known to be sort of evil creatures of chaos, and that tends to, friendly. You could have a friendly person who becomes a werewolf, who then becomes a menace. Um, Werebears, on the other hand, you could have a thief become a werebear, and they become sort of a good, lawful character. It's not an immediate process, but over time, the curse sort of subsumes their personality.
Well, I feel safe around Victor because he's been this for 1,000 years or more.
I don't know if I'm allowed to ask questions from that, but heard.
You are, as y'all are just having a conversation. So from your own base of knowledge, you can ask something related.
Is there a way to break that kind of curse, or any way to, undo these?
He says, "Well, there are a couple of ways of going around it. Should you choose to embrace your own lycanthropy, as I've said, just as we have embraced our own lycanthropy here, there are means of. Here we've become totally adjusted to the Fey magic and live sort of outside the effects of the curse. But we do have a number of trinkets that can either enhance or limit the effects that you feel from your curse, even if you were to go to Faerun.
You have lycanthropy set, Ray?
I do not know.
So,
Sorry, I was gonna say, or the alternative is some high-ranking clerics of different churches could potentially cure the disease or remove the curse as well. But those can be often hard to find. There aren't too many in the world.
What can you tell me about your interesting-looking sword, Victor? While they think about something more important.
He happily, as a inherent like hunter soldier himself, he's happy to tell you a quick story about his sword and the history of it.
Ray, what do you think about these trinkets he's talking about? Do you think we should ask for them, and maybe we can use them in our next battle with these cursed?
Yes.
Do you think we'll get a set of them, one to amplify and one to weaken? Or do you think that we'll have to choose?
Both would be nice, but
I think that's a question for him.
Will we get a set of them, Victor? I interrupt his story. Sorry.
He looks back at you a little annoyed that you interrupted his story about his sword that he loves so much, and says, "I'm sorry, both of what?
Both
What
of
are
the
you-
trinkets that weaken and amplify the curse.
And why would we just give those to you?"
I don't know. Well, what boons do we have access to?
He says, "Oh, boons! You're asking of the boons." He says we could grant you one of these magical artifacts, but forgive me, none of you are lycanthropes.
Just putting the idea out on the table, would that be a potential boon? The ability to have another form.
To become a lycanthrope?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that mean we had to be cursed?
Hey, it's all how you interpret it. That's a very strong word.
As you explain that to Olgierd, he says, "Yes, indeed, we could turn you into one, but as I've said, outside of the Fae here, you'd be subject to both the strengths and the weaknesses of the curse."
What are the weaknesses out of character?
He says, not to mention, it'll be extremely painful and a sort of a rough process to go through. The transformation isn't an easy one.
Just quick, what are the pros and cons so we can dispel this notion for Olgierd?
Well, for one, like I said,
Cool.
the curse completely subsumes your personality. So where you become something like a werewolf.
Cyberpsychosis moment.
Essentially, like I could logically, if I wanted to, take control of your character and
Eat his
slaughter
throat.
one of your teammates, like
Yeah.
because they're just evil bastards.
Already sounding like a bad choice, Olgir, don't you think?
So like essentially you're no matter what you choose, even if you choose a good one, you're giving up some
Control.
player control,
Is
and
it-
I could force you to do things.
What are you like giving up? Because in Cyberpunk you give up humanity. Is it kind of the same thing?
There's no stat or anything you're giving up. It would just be
Yeah.
up to me to decide, like
Like he could influence your action.
essentially.
Yeah.
Mm,
Um,
Kind of like that one time when I made
depending on
you
what-
attack the police.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
yeah.
depending on what type of creature you or where creature you decided to be, you would get a range of different benefits. Generally, you would have sort of an animal form and a hybrid form, to which you unlock certain natural attacks and things like that.
Furry train.
Also, be aware a downside would be, as Trip just remembered, there's quite a few stories out there about different lycanthropes, and not many people understand the difference between a werewolf and, let's say, some other were creature. So oftentimes, you probably, if somebody were to figure out, you might be subject to discrimination or even attack.
So just like regular life.
I would like to be a were-rat.
This is your form.
I'd like to be a were ant.
Yeah.
Is
Your
it
life is as
legal
worthless as a summer ant.
anyone who is like under this to be aware or like knowledgeable of what they're going through, or is it like a denial thing?
No, he says oftentimes they are aware of it. In fact, to become a rare creature, you have to sort of choose to accept the curse.
Oh.
But in terms of having control over that transformation or the subsuming of their personality, you can try to resist, and it may take a bit longer, but eventually it will take you all the same.
Alright. Oligard, are you going for it?
Nah.
Everick? Nah.
Nah.
Alright. Shall we discuss the possibilities of our boons then?
Sure. He says, as I think you might have already been told, the people you went up against are going to be staying with us, seeing as they're both lycanthropes.
Yes.
Niska will be imprisoned for some time. I said he snaps. He says, "Oh, that's remind me." And he makes a motion with his hand, and a portal appears behind you. And he sort of reaches out towards y'all, twists his arm, and pulls. And what's his name? Surde comes stumbling through the portal.
Hey, my man. I try to like dap him up.
Surde, have you been holding
Surde
that portal
sort of
open this whole time?
Just shocked, and he's like, "What happened?" Sorry, it's only been about a minute and a half.
I put my hand on his shoulder. I'm all like, hey man, put your right leg behind your left leg and do like a little half bow to this guy right here. He runs things around.
He follows along. He's sort of looking around, confused, and he sees that the portal is still stable behind him, and he goes, "My goodness, where are we?"
Well,
we won.
This is where we went through. We foiled their plans, man. You did great. Help us out, man.
And Victor Mazan sort of slings his hand on his chair and he says, "Enough. I've brought him here to explain." And he looks to Surde and he says, "Your name is Surde, yes?" To which he responds, "Yes, that's my name. I'm imprisoning your brother for a time while we look to recover some of his sanity lost from all these years as a lycanthrope."
Whoa. Niska's your brother?
Surde turns to you and sort of gives you a meek nod, and he says, I didn't want to say anything. As I said before, this was my fight for a reason."
It's okay, we're getting all the secrets out this day.
This day.
Nods his head and says, "Well, thank you for your understanding. I'm glad he's still alive, at least. Otherwise, the balance of the forest may have been at risk."
You know what made him want to undergo that transformation?
What transformation?
Turned him into a lichen.
Yeah.
Oh, we were born lichens.
Oh, you're a lichen too?
Yeah, he turned into a bear, remember, guys?
But
yeah, he goes into sort of a hybrid bipedal bear form.
I thought it was like werewolf.
He's not evil.
He's werewolf.
There are werewolves. Like werewolves are a type of lycanthrope. So are the werebears, so are the werebadgers, all those other creatures. They're all lycanthropes.
So why is your brother evil?
Sharks. Yeah, I knew they were probably like that for a while. When you said transformation, I thought you meant why is his brother opposing? Is what I thought you were getting at.
He says, he's been a werewolf for over 200 years now, and as the years have passed, um, the curse seems to have been taking a stronger and stronger hold over his personality.
Will that
But
happen
for
to
a time,
you?
that didn't. He says, I imagine it already has.
No.
And Victor reminds you that there are different types of lichens, and that your friend here is a werebear, which are known to sort of be good, lawful creatures.
Well,
That's cool.
as soon as he opened that portal,
Sort of nods his head.
we were talking
Says,
about
I
our
haven't really tried to resist my curse at all. I was already deemed to be the protector of life in the forest, so I allowed the curse to take hold.
Oh, interesting. Well, as soon as you came in, we were talking about our possible reward or boon that we were about to receive.
For besting your bro and her bud in the tournament. They wanted a boon to gain more power in what's our universe called again?
Faerun.
Faerun.
Just write that down.
That area.
He just nods his head and asks Victor, well, I will need to return back to the forest, since, especially if Niska is going to stay here. Would you permit me to see him for a time? To which Victor nods his head and sort of points to one of his hunters nearby, and they go off to presumably go see Niska. Have a little family reunion.
Yeah. Don't try to kiss him, he'll bite.
Aren't they brothers?
Some families.
Brothers can't kiss.
Yeah, what are you saying, man? Some families.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not mine,
Yeah.
but.
So he says, well, now that we've resolved that, the other one, the ranger, we have him sort of in a recovery unit. It seems the curse hasn't fully taken a hold of him, so hopefully a sort of return to normal won't be as painful or as long as him, but he will need to stay here for a time.
I hope that's the help he needs.
Is he imprisoned and well, or is he just in the or your guys' hospitality being taken care of?
He isn't so far gone, and honestly, he's quite puny compared to some of our nurses, so they'll just be just fine.
Ray, would you like to go visit your friend then?
Not sure.
Okay. Anyways, about those boons.
So he says, yes, for participating in the trial, you are welcome to ask of me a boon. What is it you would like?
Is it something we can make, or is it something that they have on tap?
On tap boons.
I mean, essentially how it's going to work, you ask for something, and then I'm going to take some time to think about what to give you as a result.
Are there guns?
There are.
Hey, they probably have some extremely good hunting ranged weapons.
There's a artificer as a class, and they can make sort of like rudimentary machines that you can kind of make like a gun out of.
A crossbow bolt that gets propelled with a gunpowder charge.
You can just be broad, like, I want something to be stronger. I want something, like, if you wanted something to weaken the curse.
Is this for each of us, or is this for, like, the whole group?
For the group, you receive one.
Alright.
I was wondering.
What are you guys thinking?
I was thinking, what could they do with our weapons? Or if we want anything, like, we could think of it, like, for fighting, or we could try to think of something that would help us, like, in out-of-combat situations.
Maybe. Is there... Are you asking if there's any, like, magic power they can imbue our weapons with?
That would be sick.
I asked them that.
Ask about a weapon?
Yeah, I asked if there's any magic that they can imbue our weapons with to make them stronger.
He says, well, all of our weapons are imbued with magic. If there's if you'd like to request a weapon, I'll show you to our armory, where you can select a weapon of your choice.
Does
Hmm,
sound cool to look around at least. Yeah.
I'd like to go look around.
Yeah, let's browse a little armory action.
He motions to one of the other hunters nearby, who shakes his head and introduces himself. He's like, "Hi, I'm Finner. I can show you to the armory if you'd like to take a look."
I would love to. I give him the respectful half bow.
He says, "Oh, no need to do that. I'm just a simple hunter."
Hey man, I still respect you.
Okay, so as y'all are leaving, Victor sort of gives you a hand up salute and goes
Mhm.
back to doing his things. And are y'all gonna follow Fenrir to
Yeah.
the armory?
Oh yeah.
Okay. As y'all enter, it's similarly built to the longhouse, but it's a slightly smaller building. There's also a smith outside currently working on what seems to be sort of a curved longsword, uh, as well as a Fletcher making some arrows outside. They both sort of just give y'all a nod as y'all pass through the doors of the longhouse. Once you go inside, you can see that there's actually quite a large variety of different weapons and armors as well. Longbows, daggers, long swords. There doesn't seem to be too many two-handed weapons. A lot of them seem to be more dexterity based.
Damn.
Given that these are hunters, they're not really lugging around
Big shit.
military equipment.
Yeah.
I don't see anything that would be of use to me. I'm a two-handed.
Yeah, and I'm strength, but martial weapons.
Would there be? Are there any items that give uh certain buffs to strength attributes?
Not you're not going to find anything that's going to give a buff to attributes. No.
Sag.
Hmm.
Like generally in
Armor
D&D,
option.
like you can find your low-level magic weapons are usually going to just be what's called a +1 weapon. That I think gives you a +1 to both your attack roll and your damage roll, if I recall correctly. At higher levels, you might find unique magic items or like higher level magic items that might be like a +2 sword and it also deals additional like fire damage or something like that.
Ooh.
But you're not going to find that at level 4.
Yeah.
For example, like Victor Mazan's sword is probably like a higher level magic item, but he's not just
Yeah.
going to hand that over. He's essentially giving y'all like one of his standard hunting weapons.
What level is he? Is he a fighter?
If you had to guess from meeting him, you'd say much higher than yours, given
Fuck.
given he's also been alive for more than 1,000 years.
Yeah.
Is he maxed?
He's not level 20. No, he's not.
Oh.
He's if I had to make if I was forced to make a character sheet for him, I'd probably make him like 14 or something like that.
What a badass.
All right.
He would slaughter all y'all probably in one turn.
Damn.
What a savage. So yeah, he is a fighter? Or would he be like barbarian?
If I had to make him, I would probably make him. I don't know. I might do like a half druid, half fighter.
That's
Maybe
sick.
half druid, half ranger, maybe.
That's
Like,
awesome.
it's like I always hear the things of like, oh yeah, D&D. It's like you're gonna try to seduce this dragon, but it's like Hog just like thirsting over this like hypothetical like thief,
She's real to me.
maybe fighter.
Your waifu.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Olena
No,
still.
you're asking
No,
about
you're simping over Victor.
He's cool as
asking
hell.
about his sword, his background, his level, and Walls is literally making up shit on the spot. You're asking more questions about him than you were about Elena.
Hey, he's cool.
He's a
And
cool
he's our
guy.
buddy now. I'm being nice. And I'm interested in fighting, hence me being a fighter.
Well,
So-
you guys are hunters, right? Do you have any traps or specific items you guys use for hunting?
Let me see real quick. Let me see if there's like any magic items that could be like traps. I could give y'all a goofy one that I have in my campaign.
What's a? Can we get a like a portable hole or something?
Yeah, I have a portable hole in my campaign. It's a very funny item.
Wait, so is it like a trap you lay, but it's like a pitfall?
Essentially.
Wordable hole.
Hmm.
I'll ask Fenrir. I'll be like, hey. So do you guys have to do that whole heart thing anytime you come and go from this place?
Just come and go from this place. What do you mean?
Oh, you stay here all the time?
Yeah, this is our home. Why would we leave?
Got it. How'd you get here in the first place? Do you know that? Did you do the whole heart thing that Niska did?
What heart thing are you talking about?
Niska ripped a bunch of people's hearts out and then he went
Who
in a
is-
portal.
Who is Niska?
Oh, there's some dirty prison rat you got here.
Oh, well, I was born here.
Hmm.
God. Okay.
I will give y'all a portable hole if you would like one.
That sounds funny.
Let's see. Are there any other things you guys can think
How
of
long
that
does
you
it
would want?
take to set up? Could you like just if someone's rushing you, if someone's rushing you, could you just throw it on the ground in front of them?
It essentially folds up like to the size of a handkerchief, and so it takes like an action to unfold it and put it on the ground.
That's
Wait,
sick.
we have a bag of holding, right?
Hmm.
Isn't there something when you put a bag or a portable hole into the bag of holding? Like it creates like a.
Yeah, like a pocket dimension or something like a black hole essentially. But I've already told y'all that these bags of holding don't work that way. That
Damn
they
it.
fixed a flaw with them.
Damn it.
Because
Yes.
I'm giving y'all bags of holding. That's normally something like in a campaign you wouldn't get till like level 8 or something. But I just didn't want to worry about
Item
inventory
usage.
management because
Yeah.
that's boring.
So so with the black hole, just like would that just be like we party wiped because someone put their hole in their
Yeah,
bag of
it
holding?
essentially kills
Everybody?
It doesn't kill. It deals an incredibly large amount of damage to anybody within like 60 feet or something like that.
So it could be used as a weapon.
Yes, but you'd blow yourself up right next to it.
I was gonna say, what's the range of it? Because like a real black hole would eat the whole Earth, wouldn't it? Like,
Well, yeah, that's why they limit it.
But anyways, is that what you guys want? You guys want a portable hole, or can you think of anything else?
I can't.
He did kind of slip at the beginning. There's a thing to weaken the curse if that, but he did give us other options of what we could do to handle that. So
We just
if
need.
He's keeping Niska here. I ain't worried about that dude no more.
what do you think my other motives would be?
I don't know
Not Niska,
who.
but I mean,
I don't think she wants it for Niska. And
Who?
she's thinking of somebody else who y'all may have just found out was a lycanthrope.
All right, he was eaten while he was listening. Let's.
Yeah.
So are we wanting a portable hole?
Wait, what's wrong? What do you got against what's his name? Surde. What's wrong with him? He's noble and just, Bear Man.
I don't think she's
She's
talking
talking-
about Surde either.
Yeah, it's just like going over your head right now, Olive Garden. Sit down.
Oh,
The
Black
brother-
Leather Man.
There you go.
Yeah. But he's staying here too.
Yes, but the curse.
Honestly, it sounds like your friend has a lot of baggage. You should have just let everyone kill him.
All right.
How much does he matter to you?
Are you like in game really putting me on the spot like that? Like
How much-
Like, we only get one boon and he's staying here. Was he gonna come back?
I'm sure she would love that if he could come back to Faerun.
Are there any rings or any or like?
You should just put the portable hole when he comes back so he falls in.
Yeah, there's an assortment of a couple different rings and things like that.
Can I look at those real quick, or just like tell me what they
I
have?
want a big old pimp ring so it hurts when I smack him across the face.
There's just gonna be a variety of a couple of different magical rings with a couple like small effects.
Can you give me an
I
example?
don't have them on the spot because I can't come up with like infinite options of what it is, but it would probably be something to it'd be like hunting related, so maybe like would allow you to speak with animals like once per
Ooh.
long rest, or potentially let you make a ranged attack with advantage like once per long rest or something. It's gonna be fairly limited, but it'd be like hunting specific. If you choose to go with that, I'll send you a list of like
I
I'll send all of y'all a list of like 5 or 6 options that you can choose from.
I'd be interested in one of the rings. I don't know about them.
Okay, and we don't have to decide now what it is, because obviously like I said, I can't come prepared with a list of like 500, but if y'all have a general idea of what you want, I can come back with some options and tell you like,
Well,
oh,
you can
you
just
wanted a weapon? Here's a list of a couple weapons you could choose. You don't like any of those? You want a ring? Here's a list of a couple.
I think either portable hole, fancy ring, or if we really want to play freaking horseplay with little Leatherman, we can have your little thing we'll throw at him or something.
I don't think they were gonna give us one anyways, because they already asked and they were like, "What would you do with that?" or whatever.
I'm not very worried about him. They're probably gonna help him a little bit in the head before we see him again if we do. And if not, well then, maybe we need a +1 weapon as our boon.
He did say he would give you one as a boon. He just doesn't know what you're gonna do with it.
Hmm. I don't know. Maybe we could find a cleric. Be another option too.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Is this a group thing, or is this like we each get something different?
For the
For-
boon,
We
Yeah.
get a boon as a team.
it's one thing.
Damn.
Yeah, we get a boon as a team.
Similarly, if Niska had won, he was just getting something for himself.
Hmm. What? How about for the rings? How does that work? Do we each get one ring, or is it just one ring for the group?
One
one ring.
boon.
Damn. That sucks.
Trip's item hungry.
Like I say, I'm not giving magic items out like snacks here.
It's not candy on Halloween.
They are rare for a reason.
All right, we'll discuss it later then. Figure out what our priorities are.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can just talk it on Discord. Y'all let me know generally what it is you're looking for, and I'll give you a list. And if you don't like anything from that list, then we can just keep going back and forth till we figure something out.
Mm-hmm. Should we have a chat of us discussing our boon?
I think we could just make a group chat.
We can just do it. Yeah, we can just do it in text chat on Discord is fine.
God.
Essentially, so I'm going to assume that y'all are able to pick something out. Besides that, y'all are led back to the main longhouse with Victor, where the portal is still open. Which, funny enough, Surde seemed to be struggling to hold open, if you recall. Victor isn't even looking at it. He's just sort of drinking some mead with his friends.
Hell yeah.
But as y'all approach back in, says, "Ah, very well. You've picked out a boon then. You know, assuming we pick out something." Says, "So, will you all be returning to Faerun then?"
Yeah.
Yes, we need to meet up with our other half of our party.
Says, "Very good, very good. Well, Surde has already finished his discussion with his brother and returned to the temple where he came from. Is that where you all would like to go back? Or is
Yeah.
there somewhere else you would like to return to?"
Oh, this is a great option to have.
Do we know where our other group is? Close
I
by?
don't know. I might just stay here, guys. This place is cool.
All right, see ya.
Wait, guys.
Only thing you know is that they were leaving east out of Greenest.
Hmm.
You don't know where they would have ended up.
How far away from Greenest are we? We're pretty deep in the forest, right?
Whoa.
Yep.
What about a magic
be,
map as a boon, guys?
Why don't we
To
just
get back to Greenest, it would be another 2-day hike, essentially, to get back.
teleport back to Greenest and then we can see
Was
how.
Greenest the town that got attacked though?
Yeah, it was the one that got attacked by the blue dragon. Why don't we go check in on those people, see how they're thriving, and then we can maybe figure out where the other group went from there.
But we don't rock up to a pile of corpses.
I hope not either.
All right, so y'all are gonna ask to get teleported back to Greenest.
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna look at you a bit confused and go, I'm unfamiliar with the town. And he'll motion over to somebody, and they pull up. They bring up a map scrolled on leather, and it's a map of Faerun. And he points to sort of a large forest on the map, and he says, "This is where you were before."
It's
You can
due.
sort of
It's due east south from that forest.
okay. He points along. He says, "Well, there wasn't a town here in this area where we were before, but there was a sort of major thoroughfare between some of the major cities. Would you say roughly around here is where you look to be?" And he points in the general direction of Greenest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "Wonderful, then. I'll teleport you along that way. Should you have any need of us," he hands you a small coin, and he says, "Take this, return it to Suraday, and he should be able to spend that to open a portal back here to Shatterstone, if you would ever wish to return."
Awesome. In case I need to see my girlfriend again.
Nope. I'm taking the coin.
He says, "Girlfriend, excuse me."
Oh, I kind of hit it off with someone here.
Oh.
I whisper under my breath. He didn't.
Oh, got it.
Fuck.
One of those guys. All right.
Bro's-
Anyways,
Bro's
he,
reporting me. Come on.
he closes the previous portal and just as easily opens another one. And on the other side, you can sort of look in and see the rolling green hills that y'all passed through before. And y'all are welcome to walk through.
Bro, I just saw the fucking furry thing you put.
Any other
man.
questions for Lord Victor Mazan before you leave?
Hey, man. What could you tell me about being a better fighter or hunter?
He looks at you. What should he say?
That'll take 1,000
Perhaps you
years.
should find your own answers, and then pushes me in the portal.
He says it's one thing to focus on your strengths, but you'll be far better served by minimizing your weaknesses.
So actually, I appreciate that insight.
And actually, you know what? Because you got that persuasion check as well earlier, and you're on sort of good terms with you, that gives you some inspiration.
Woo!
He says,
And
"Thanks
now-
for asking."
Because I got that one and then one.
And are y'all gonna walk through the portal now then?
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay.
I do that little bow
As y'all
and leave.
walk through the portal
Mhm.
and arrive back in those rolling green hills, you turn around to see sort of the long room where you just were behind you for a moment before it shrinks and disappears. As you sort of crown a nearby hill, you can see that you're actually only about a mile outside of town Greenest. So while he didn't get you there exactly, he got
He
you
was
pretty
close.
close. Yeah.
Nice.
So a short walk and you'll be back in town.
Oh, my throwing axes.
Everything was returned to you at the end of the
okay.
trial, including the weapon that was still lodged in the ground.
Oh, okay, good.
I added
I forgot about that actually.
I added the coin for Suraday and then possible boon.
Awesome. All right. Congrats, guys. That is the end of chapter 3. You all level up.
Yeah.
Ooh, we're level 4 now.
Yep. So we'll have some time because Sony's group is going to go next week. Then I think the following Saturday maybe we've got scheduled the regroup session. So you won't need to have it leveled up for that. It'll mostly just be just going over what the stories have happened so far, give you an inkling as to like what the next 2 routes are going to be. Start splitting into teams and doing stuff like that.
Yo, so is Void serious about dropping?
I think
Who
so.
knows? Who knows, dude?
Because he
Maybe.
just say that like every week in Cyberpunk too. He'd just be like, "I quit, guys," and then he'd show up.
Because I think he's been having a ton of fun. I think that's just Void.
Void moment.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna go look at possible level ups for
Yeah.
these
Right,
folks.
so when you level
at
up
level
on level
4,
4,
at level 4, do y'all get the +2 attributes?
I don't. I think it was level
let me
5.
check. I want to start stacking my action surges.
Yeah. Let's see. At level 4, we get
Yeah,
ability score.
improvement. So you can either choose to take +2 to 1
What page,
stat,
Chip?
+1 to 2 attributes or ability scores, or you can choose a oh shit, what's it called? What's the thing that you got, Hog, for being a variant human? A feat? You can
Feat,
choose a
yep.
feat. So either you get a feat and no ability score improvements, or you get a +2 to 1 or +1 to 2. Keep in mind, if you look, I would recommend looking at the feats because they're at least interesting to consider for your characters, and they can change your gameplay a lot. Some of the
Yeah.
feats do provide you a lesser benefit than the other feats, but they also give you